Oh, we're already live. Hello, hi, how are you? How are all you wonderful harp heads out there? Drinking some sun tea that was brewed in the wonderful 100+ degree into sun. I think you'd say it was in the 40s here in Kansas. If it was Celsius, I believe 39, 40 maybe. Might be 100 degrees. Let's get right into it. Let's play a wooden harp. Needs something a little bit more flexible. Let's try the Steve Can. Whoa, there we go. Get this microphone up. Yeah, right in my grill. Patrick Bodine, the Wandering Harpist. How are you? Pat Pearson. Yes, I am here. In the present, presently. Howdy, howdy, Orchard Guy 80. How you doing? Worked on shot the tutorial video for possibly next week. It might be in 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm going to publish an unboxing next Friday or another technique tutorial, but developing more on that same or on a variation of the breathing pattern. Dual Sport PNW. Hi, how are you? Hi, hello to all you wonderful harp heads. And I may just vote in a comment below whether you want to see a video unboxing next week or another tutorial, because I've shot both, but I don't know which I'm going to publish first. Like your tutorial for sure. Okay, I vote for the tutorial. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. And if I was to make some noise when I'm plucking, I want it to be every time we contact this trigger here, we're making noise as well. So I want it to be a part of the rhythm. So if I was doing the plucks, Orchard Guy 80 doing well. Oh, cool! Congratulations to your sister getting married in the Ozarks. Oh, and you're gonna be playing. Are you gonna play your harp there? That'd be very hillbilly of you. But yes, for when I'm doing this rhythm, you can hear me slap my foot, my leg, or if I was to clap here, this would be the plucks. Just try that. And if I can clap and it sounds good with the rhythm, then I know that that pluck will sound good with the rhythm because it is making noise when I contact it. And you're just going to have to infer where I'm breathing out, where I'm breathing in, and also when we're opening and closing your glottis, because you don't have to do this rhythm exactly like I'm doing it. You should do rhythms like this until they become you become so good at them, they're a part of your own rhythm that you can develop off of. Because I'm developing that kind of central rhythm, and then I'm going to jump off of it. And a lot of times I'll run out of breath, so I'll sneak in that in-breath at the end. If I could make the mouth shape I'm making there, it'd be like mow, mow, but I'm bringing my lips off and going mow, mow. Hilya, 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 hilya. Hilya, 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 hilya. Hilya, 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 hilya. Everything goes when you're doing mouth harp pluck music. Yes, and if it can become a part of the rhythm, any noise you make, incorporate it into the song. If you have to sneak in breaths, out breaths, whatever you have to do, even if you're double plucking, if you pluck on an outward stroke. yo, ya, whoa, ya, yo, ya, whoa, ya. And you see I'm sneaking in also an outward pluck. And if it sounds too crowded to sneak in that outward pluck, drop it off there. But every once in a while, I like to do an outward pluck. I don't like to do the same thing in every rotation. I like to keep interest in there. Mark Gundick, hello. Cyberfish, howdy, howdy. Yes, hello, Mark Gundick. How are you? How is the weather in the great out yonder? It is very hot here in Kansas. No, missed you as well. It's also very humid in Kansas still. We got 200-degree days, but you need like 5 days of 100 plus to burn off all the water everywhere after it rains. So, unfortunate thing about it, getting 100, 105 for 4 or 5 days in a row is it does get very dry here, but it's easier to tolerate 105 for me than it is, and dry, than it is 95 and 95 and wet. If it hovers around a 95 here after a rain, it gets pretty sticky. Not quite as sticky as in some parts of the South, though. Cyberfish says we got 5 inches of rain. Oh, yes. Are you in the more desert area of California? 105 degrees here today in Canada. Yeah, it is getting hotter. When I was a kid, I remember hearing adults talking like, oh my gosh, we got, 300 and whatever day, 100 plus days this summer. Yeah. And as I got to be a teenager, it was like 2 or 3 weeks of 100 plus weather. And now sometimes we'll get 3 or 4 months of 100 plus weather. But this year, I think we may only have 2 months of 100 plus weather, hopefully. Yep, high desert Antelope Valley. It never rains here. Oh, yeah. What's the wildlife there? Do you have any cacti? I've never lived in a place where lots of cacti grow. There's like prairie cactuses here in Kansas. I don't know if they're referred to as a prickly pear, but they're the teardrop-shaped leaves that are flat. Joshua trees. What's a Joshua tree? Is a Joshua tree a cactus? Mark Gunnick says also played a drum circle with Jaw Harp friends and like said, oh cool, he loves the new journey. Oh cool. Yes, I've been getting into the drums a little bit. I've been playing around with the djembe, but I'm not very good at the djembe. But just learning basic djembe rhythms is starting to make my Jaw Harp playing make me more conscientious of the feel of the sound. I think maybe if that translates well. But yeah, playing the drum does help with Jaw Harp, I think. Cajon. Oh, yes. Yeah, those wooden drums. Cool. Work guy says, yes, I remember the summer of 2011 here in Kansas had the most consecutive 100-plus degree days in the U.S. that year. Oh, yeah. What part of Kansas? You would love a Cajun, I feel. I don't know anybody who's Cajun, but I've eaten Cajun food, and it's wonderful. In most Cajun parts of the country, I believe in the South there, I believe it gets very hot and humid. I don't know if I can say that for all the Cajun part, but yes. Hutchison. Oh, yeah, Hutchison. That's just right over yonder. I know where Hutchison's at. Sorry, I meant a cajon. Oh, yeah. I'd like to sit one day eating gumbo while sitting on a cajon, eating Cajun on a cajon. Is gumbo, is that Cajun or is that Creole? I don't know. I know they're both southerny, but I don't know quite the difference between Cajun cooking and Creole cooking. So comment below if you know if gumbo is Cajun or Creole. Or can something be both? I don't even know the definition of Cajun and Creole. Do you like banjos? Yes, I like banjos. I used to have a banjo. I don't know how to play a banjo, though. He says Creole. Oh, cool. Yeah, gumbo. If just so long as they don't burn the roux, it's wonderful. I hope one day you own and play a banjo. I did own a banjo for years, and then I sold it off because I never played it because I hate having instruments around I don't play. I did keep my one Yamaha guitar and my mother's guitar. I have a Yamaha hollow body electric guitar. Mark Gunnick says, I've been playing on a copper half-fit Morching. Oh, cool. Greeting, y'all, says, oh, that's the Jaw Harp. Yes, greeting, y'all. I thought that was the harper, but yeah. Porky Miller shows up. I'm wearing the same shirt Porky Miller had. My birthday was last week, and my wife got me this shirt off the internet. There's some cool things on that there interweb. Look at this shirt came off the interweb. And vote below, comment below if you want me to get more shirts and merchandise on the harp. I'm currently negotiating getting some more Russian harps. Going to have some Russian harps coming. Also, we got a string, a year's worth of monthly Vaskovich harps are coming. Oleg Niga, also Ovcharenko unboxings are coming. Carson Poland, hello. Carson Poland, you always comment. Thank you so much for your comments. Sarah Bells, your hillbilly accent is on point. Yes, because we, as Sarah knows, her and the family were here. We were at the fair. When I go into public, sometimes I fall into a hillbilly accent. And also somebody talked about gumbo, so that kicked me into my default hillbilly accent. And once I get locked into that, it's hard to get out. Pat Pierce says, I've had so many musical instruments, but only concentrate on the magical sound of jars. Oh, cool. Yeah, I played a few musical instruments in my life. The cornet, which is like a short, fat little trumpet, and also the guitar. I was good on neither. But let's do some drifting around. Oh, I've been getting weird on some bass harps, been getting weird on some high harps. Been getting harped out. Last night was such a wonderful night of playing the harp. I was up till 1 something in the morning playing a harp. This is a Plekhanov. I don't know if we'll get any more Plekhanov in the future. Plekhanov actually is out of Ukraine. He's in Austria. Last time I talked to him, he wasn't building. He didn't have any tools or nothing. Orchard Guy 80 says I played the cornet too. Oh, cool. And so we've had one vote so far for another video tutorial or a technique tutorial for published on Friday, or comment below if you want to see the new Oleg Niega deep bass unboxing as well. So comment below if you want to see that unboxing, because I'm going to, generally I do no more than one a week on YouTube, because I found that if I publish on Friday and Saturday or Friday and another day, the one on Friday gets the most views and the other one doesn't get many views, so it gets buried in the YouTube algorithm. So Mark Gunny says, I keep my harps in cigar boxes, different boxes for different categories or friend groups. Oh, cool. I keep my harps in where this is not the harpery.com. This is the chillery where I play harps. So these are my personal harps. I keep harps like down here next to me on here, there's harps, and then over here, there's harps on this table. There's harps over here. If we turn around and look at the walls over here, there are harps on all those shelves, and shelves over there. I got harps and drums. I keep them, and a lot of times the exact harp I'm looking for, I can't find, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shelves of harps and 2 tables of harps. So oftentimes I'll be looking for a specific harp. I'm like, where is it? I can't find it. Cyberfish says, I only wanted to see the rest of that room. Yeah, this is the chillery where I play. I come down here. This is where I meditate. There's another room where I package harps and do unboxings for special unboxings. That's the harpery where you see where it's colored behind me and all the harps hanging on the wall, although there haven't been many harps hanging on the wall as of late. And then the harpery.com, all the harps for there are packaged in Minnesota and Waisika by the great Porky Miller, who also has one of these shirts. Found it on the interweb. And let's get down to this Plekhanov. Let's get weird with it. 13 minutes. We haven't been going 13 minutes. Patrick Bodine says, only keep 10 in a case of Bill. Cool. Yeah, I generally, this is about the mess of harps I'd play in an evening, a group about like this. We'll see what here. Here we have just a napkin. I have coconut oil over here. There's the great Diesel chewing his bone over there. Cane Corso mix. Got the coconut oil. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Harps from basses on up to pretty highs. I normally have a super high-pitched Morchang or something handy, but I did not grab one. The highest I have over here is a B2 Djembe by Drenovoy. That's a sweet harp collection. Yeah, I've got harps here and there. And this is another thing that I get down here when I get meditative on the instrument. Sometimes I'm playing and this is a mess down here, but I live in a house and I hang out here. If we see over on the wall, there's some drums and a TV. There's my ring light. And you can see the mic boom. I bought a cheap $100 mic boom that likes to fall over. Needs weight on it. Someday I'm going to buy a better mic boom where I can maybe boom from like a studio quality boom. But anyways, a lot of times I'll be playing the drums. And this is another thing that I found really meditative. These old school, and I'm going to be putting these on the website eventually. These are old school forged locks. Begvana forges these. This is an ancient style paddle lock. And sometimes I'll just like sit down here and breathe and sit cross-legged and just open and close this lock because it's very meditative. There's something about steel snapping into place that's very satisfying. You don't get that feeling from a modern lock. As you see, here's the locking mechanism here. It slides down in there. Too cool to see the rest of the space after a few years of watching. Yeah, and it goes and it slides in there. Boom. And the key looks like this. So it actually goes around the end and compresses both sides of those ears. It's a cool design. And that's a forged lock. Ancient style lock. Let's play a couple more harps. I try to go live for at least 15 minutes. Let's play something high. Let's get high with it. How high? Let's go to a G2 Plekhanov. We were just playing a really bassy Plekhanov. Go to a G2 Plekhanov. Playing his harps because I can't get him anymore. Or may not be able to get them anymore. I don't know if he's going to start making again. Also, Pijov, I talked to him. He's not making right now. He doesn't know if he'll ever make again in the future. Somebody commented on the forged India chimes. Yes, there are bells we get from India. And also, my friend Jagdish from India has sent me some cool... Well, that's a Ganesha. I can't remember which one this one is. And then I had him cast a deal for my altar. Look at that. That Begvana, I believe, brass cast that. It was a lot shinier brass when I first got it, but I like the way that brass ages. I keep curious items over on the shelf in front of me where I play, so I open up my eyes, and this is kind of what I see. You're going to see a ring light, but let's see if I can see beyond the ring light. There's just curious items that are looking at me. Also, my son's picture and my picture over there. So I like to open up my eyes to reacclimate myself to reality after I get in playing the harp and see that in front of me. Because normally I don't have this ring light set up here. So it's not like you look forward and you see this ring. And if you're making videos, a ring light is probably the best $30 to $50 investment. Ring light, tripod. There's just a maybe $40 tripod. Good Ulanzi mount. I like this mount for my smartphone. And a good microphone. Good microphone, good stand, good ring light, so you can get different perspectives. I have different styles. Let's just get into what I use for video production. I always try to concentrate on making a decent video that's sustainable that I can make. But I do have some cool gadgets. Like here's how I do my downward shots. I'll have my smartphone in here. And this is how I do downward shots. I have another deal too, another tripod that has a long arm with like a boom so I can have those downward shots because it's best if you have your perspective, that POV for unboxings. I think used to be unboxings I would, hold the box up and cut it open, but I try to make decent quality content and we've got good content coming up. Let's play a couple more harps. Let's wrap this up. 18 minutes. Maybe that'll be a video sometime. I'll do a little short tour of the chillery. This is the chillery where I chill, on the short tour of the harpery. You used to get crazy with that knife during your box. Yes, tearing and ripping things apart. And I never cut myself, knock on wood. Oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah, oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah, oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah. Those are my plucks. If I can clap, and that goes along with the rhythm, oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah, wah, wah, oh yeah, then I know that plucking style is going to go well with the rhythm, just so long as I got enough sustain and heat left on the reed. Anyways, I'll play one more harp. I think I'm going to play that B2 Dernovoy. And if there are any more votes, we had one vote for a technique tutorial to air next Friday and 0 votes for an unboxing, an Oleg Niega unboxing. So comment below what you want for... Where is my Djembe? Where are you? And just like that, I lost the Djembe. Where are you? Oh, well, I guess I won't be. Oh, there it is right there, hiding right out in the open. All right. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, gotta roll, says Patrick Protein. Peace to you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more Harper. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled, and most of all, be good to each other. That's 2 votes for technique tutorial. If I don't see any other votes, that's what's going to happen on Friday. Because it's already shot. I just need to edit it, get it uploaded, and then do like the end. Now I like to do end cards and also cards as well, where like I'm like, hey, if you don't know about this technique, click this one above. So that way I'm not condensing every technique into individual videos. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. I love y'all. Harp out. End the live stream. I will see y'all later. Diesel, come here. Come say hi to Diesel. Diesel, come over here. Come over here. This is Diesel, who all of our dogs have many, many names. But Diesel has probably had the most nicknames of any dog I've ever had. His name is Diesel. My son also calls him Riesel, Diesel, Kasneasel. His name is Trent Desner, also Desnell Washington. Come over here, Diesel. Come here. It's like I don't want to knock over anything. Yeah. Diesel, Riesel, Diesel, Kasneasel, Trent Desner, Desnell Washington. Yes, Mr. Diesel. Look at that noggin. The guardian of the hops. I love y'all. Harp out. Does he like the harp? Yeah, he likes to chill down here. He over there you can see there's bits of bone on the floor. He'll eat like cow bones, crunch them up and eat on them. Other chomp treats for dogs. He's a good dog though. He guards the hops, guards the house. Love y'all. Harp out. Haven't been here for a while. Good to see you. Oh, hello, Hail Rider. Love you. Oh, that's awesome, Djembe. Yes, this Djembe. This Djembe. I don't know if I say Djembe correctly, but it feels fun to say. This Djembe, me and my son and my wife were at the River Festival, and there was a guy there selling Djembe. It was right before Father's Day, so my wife's like, you can pick yourself. I don't have a Father's Day gift for you. You can pick yourself out. Anything you want. So I got a Djembe, and my son got a smaller Djembe. I was just learning last night how to use slap tones. I'm not very good with the slap tones yet. Anyways, I normally do better on the Djembe than that, but yeah, I was getting lost with it. Love y'all. Harp out. Have a good weekend. Stop the streaming.